welcome back to another video from HSTV, and in today's video, as you can see by the video title, we are going to be interviewing some medical students, specifically the fourth year. Since we had a whole year group teaching week, I thought that we'd try and catch some of these people and see what they have to say about studying medicine here at Edinburgh. So hopefully this is a nice, fun, light-hearted video that you'll find useful and enjoy. Alright, so up first, what's the best part about studying medicine?
Best part about medical school is obviously being friends with Dean. Well, that's the highlight of my uni life.
Obviously being friends with Aisha.
And being friends with Kat.
Seeing patients.
Meeting lots of patients and actually being able to see what you've learned in a textbook in action.
And being on placement and being able to help patients.
Interacting with patients and just getting to really experience all the hospital life.
The practical aspects of it, I'm definitely much more enjoying being on placement now.
Probably meeting loads of different people from all walks of life. Also getting that immunity to loads of different colds and flus every year.
I got to see some surgeries, that's pretty cool.
I guess probably just actually being able to achieve your dreams, and helping people.
I think the people.
The socializing, meeting everyone, and also just try to cope through in school.
I think the people. Today we're all in and we all have a class together, and it's nice to just see people especially when they're all doing the same thing and getting to know what everyone else is up to.
Yeah.
Best part of medical school was anatomy and patient interaction.
I think that the human body is an absolute miracle machinery. It is extraordinary, and it's an absolute pleasure to be able to learn all about it and work so closely and actually help patients out as well. What is the best thing about studying in Edinburgh?
It's a really cool city.
It's a pretty cool city.
The city is just lovely.
It's a lovely city and I love a bit of retail therapy. So St James Centre is my home for a lot of things.
Edinburgh, the place, the city is great. I mean, you can go central and good places to eat.
The libraries and the city, all the cafes as well, just so pretty.
All of the hills, the beach, the great views, great city, good vibes.
I just think it's a pretty city, and I'm from Glasgow, so it's completely different. So it's like going to a different place.
Good city, it's not too big, not too small.
I grew up here, so I can't really complain too much. I've got family here, so it is home for me. And
I just enjoyed the city. It's a nice place to walk around. I can get everywhere quite easily, and it's quite close to home for me.
Research opportunities, and the city is amazing.
Year 4, when it comes to the practicals, it's actually quite a good experience. Well, I guess Edinburgh's just a really nice city. It's different from home.
So much to do. There's something going on all the time.
The fact that it's close to the sea, so you can do a bunch of stuff with there, a bunch of societies, really nice city.
It's big enough to be interesting and small enough that travelling doesn't take ages.
It's really good, lovely people.
It's so green, vibrant, there's loads to explore and see when you're not at medical school, so that's fun.
A real great mix of city and nature. And how could a video with medical students be complete without talking about our favourite study techniques and resources? P.S. PassMed did not sponsor me.
Just doing it's a good start.
For clinical years, I think everyone's going to say this, PassMed.
PassMed questions.
PassMed.
PassMed questions.
PassMed is the best resource.
I like to read and use PassMed.
Don't have one. Just go with the flow.
I just write out my notes, and reread them.
Anki.
Anki, 24/7. Just smash Anki. That's all you need.
Probably flashcards. Probably using the library and their books.
To be honest, the best study technique is taking breaks in between and knowing when it's time to take a rest.
Practice questions, definitely QuestMed, but for USMLE, I like using Words and Beyond.
Flashcards and past paper questions.
doing questions and looking for kind of relevant topic information to understand why I either got the question right or wrong.
Just making lecture notes and just trying to keep revising them.
Teaching, I think teaching is the best way to consolidate information, so I love using my whiteboard. I've got a big whiteboard in my room, and also just teaching wherever I can. Next one's a bit tricky, but what's our most embarrassing moments at medical school?
There's been so many.
Probably too many.
I don't think I've done anything overly embarrassing.
One time I spoke when I shouldn't have in front of 40 people online, and I was told to wait my turn. which was quite embarrassing.
I tried to palpate a pulse on the completely wrong side of someone's arm. So like, even once you've done things a million times before, you still do like silly things.
My pen exploding on me in my anatomy exam. Good times.
Well, happened last week. I misdiagnosed a patient in front of a consultant and another like 5 doctors in the world round.
I said rest in peace to a patient. It's like me saying the wrong thing in front of a consultant happens way too much.
Don't have one, unfortunately.
I actually have no idea. I have no idea.
To be fair, I think I'm quite dull. I don't think I have any, really.
When you're realizing you're literally just getting passes. That's what you're aiming for, guys. Just passes is fine.
I'm just going to sum it up with SNIMS.
Maybe SNIMS?
Probably when I realised I was greatly increasing my chance of stroke on the medicine I was on in a tutorial, and was told immediately to come off it. That was quite fun.
I mean, I've not really had many embarrassing moments, but I just feel like walking into a lecture theatre late when you have to, and there's only like seats at the front, and you have to walk past everyone, but other than that, nothing.
I mean, I had to ask her to use a stethoscope, so that's kind of embarrassing.
So far, I spilt the bottle of water over the computer and the consultant of the outpatient clinic I was in, just because he was showing me something on the screen, and I lifted my hand and knocked it all over him.
Probably just being late, first day placement. It's probably not a good look, but yeah.
And lastly, this one is for all the aspiring medics out there. What's our best piece of advice for you?
Don't do it.
There is so much to study, so just don't stress and take time off and do some fun things as well, I think.
Leave time for yourself as well to chill and then touch grass and then meet friends as well. Don't just focus just on studying.
Don't do it for the money. You'll have to fight for the money.
Be really certain you want to do medicine, because it's going to be a real long road that's going to suck. But if you really want to do it, don't let anyone stop you from doing so. Just study early, get all the work done, you'll be good to go.
I think it's important to make sure that you really want to do this because it's not easy. So as long as this is what you want to do, it's a very fulfilling career.
Don't go in because your parents say you're a people person, even though you're really not.
Yeah, just get as much experience as possible. Yeah.
Take every opportunity that comes. If you see a really good opportunity to do some work experience, get time in the hospital, or just chatting to people that you know in the field, do that.
Learn how to reflect on your mistakes and speak out loud.
It's going to be painful. It's medicine is a very painful journey. But if you want to do it, go for it.
If you're in the business of helping people, do medicine. If you're in it for any other reason, don't do it. You really need to be happy to chat and just have a blether with some people. That would be my advice.
Don't be afraid to apply, because I feel like that was something that really got to me when I was applying. But it doesn't really matter where you're from or what grades you have, just put in the application because they can always say no and you can always apply a second time.
Have fun. Don't work too hard. Work hard enough, but don't work yourself into the ground.
Yeah, I would so agree. Work hard, play hard.
Just enjoy what you're learning, and it is difficult, but obviously everyone's here. Your support is obviously very good. Everyone's very helpful.
I think that you should definitely, there is a lot of work in medicine, but it is worth it, and just make sure you have a good work-life balance. Just make sure you're not kind of constantly surrounded in work. Just make sure you have time for yourself, going out with your friends, going to the gym, whatever it is that you like, because it is really important to have that.
Honestly, just if you really love this, go for it, because it's really rewarding, and just make sure that you're really passionate about it, and I'm sure we'll all do great. Yeah.
Please believe in yourself. Somebody has to get in, so why not you? Give it your best shot, and there's absolutely nothing to stop you. A lot of people can become doctors, but the good doctors are passionate and they really love what they do. So try to harvest that passion and you'll do great. Alright everybody, well that is going to be the end of this video. I hope you've enjoyed and found this somewhat useful. I just want to say a massive thank you to every single person who made this video possible. I really could not have done it without you. And yeah, I'll see you all in my next video. Goodbye.